The following is a presentation of BFA Sports. We're live from Birch Grove Park in Northfield for an important late season matchup in this summer league between the South Jersey Surf and the Northfield Cardinals. Hello, everybody. I am Vin Ebenu, here to guide you through an evening of a fantastic baseball matchup between the Surf and the Cardinals. A lot riding on the line. Cardinals coming in with a record of 11-6. The Surf with a record of 12-5. Surf tied for first with Margate. Northfield looking to climb up the standings a little bit for playoff positioning. Top 10 teams getting into the playoff dance. So the Surf are the road team in this matchup. Northfield will be the home team. This lineup's being given now. Taking a look across the field. Take a look now at the Northfield Cardinals lineup. Of course, game action brought to you by the Bunting Family Pharmacy. Chase Swain leading things off for the Cardinals, followed by Brett Ewing, the extra hitter. Cole Fowler in the 3-hole at third base. Cleaning up is Juan Mejia at first base. Nate Turner, the designated hitter, followed up by Yohan Feliz in right field. Justin Epifanio at shortstop. Gavin Shapiro behind the plate. The other extra hitter is C.J. Brown. Justin Clemick in center field. Anthony Rackets is in left, managed by Joe Bunting. Take a look now across the diamond at the South Jersey Surf in the field. From left to right, Dave Apollonia in left, Jack Heineman in center, Andre Boye in right field, Andrew Baldino at third base, Luis Sari at short, Mo Antonicello at second, Kevin Foreman over at first, and Jake Guglielmi behind the plate. Kyle Transiu will be pitching for the Surf tonight, managed by Jeff Ball, who did manage a good number of these ball players with the Atlantic Cape Community College Buccaneers.
Let's go to the Surf lineup.
Check out the South Jersey Surf lineup now. They'll be rolling out there first as you see the Cardinals taking the field. Kevin Foreman leads things off, a familiar spot for him from his days with the Buccaneers, followed by Luis Sari. Jake Guglielmi is hitting third. Cleaning up, Dave Apollonia, followed by Jack Heineman, Andre Boye, and then the bottom of the order, Andrew Baldino, Noah Mullen, John Striano, and Mo Antonicello round things out for the Surf. That is Derek Andrada pitching for the Cardinals today. Got the goggles on, the high leg kick, reminiscent of El Duque. Anthony Rackets in left field, Justin Clemick in center, Yohan Feliz over and right. In the infield, Cole Fowler, Justin Anfanio, Chase Swain at second, Juan Mejia over at first, and Gavin Shapiro doing the catching tonight for the Cardinals. Of course, you can check out some of the latest action stats, rosters, up to the Minute League standings all on the Gamechanger app as well. Just look for Northfield, look for the South Jersey Surf, and the South Jersey South Shore Baseball League. Derek Andrada taking his warm-up pitches on the bump. And again, the top of the order for the South Jersey Surf, Kevin Foreman, Luis Sari, and Jake Guglielmi. And Andrada's done his warm-ups. Kevin Foreman stepping up to the plate.
Number 10, first baseman Kevin Foreman.
And we are ready to go here at Birch Grove Park. Andrada's ready. Foreman's ready. And we're ready to rock and roll here on Monday night First pitch in there for strike one, and we are underway. Thanks for joining us here on Monday night, July 10th, last week of the season here in the league. Andrada delivers. Skied in the air to center. Coming underneath to make the catch, and a quick, easy out. Justin Klemick on the receiving end of that fly ball. One away. There's Louis Sorry. Foreman's teammate with the Atlantic Cape Community College Buccaneers. They'll be moving on next year, both sophomores this year with Atlantic Cape. Sorry, a typical top of the order kind of hitter. Hits her a little bit of pop. Can certainly hit it to all fields. And watches that one up fly and bows back. It's 1-0. Just underway here, Birch Grove Park. Cardinals surf up at the plate. Sorry, hits it foul off the screen behind the plate, and the count 1-1. See in the bottom of the first, couple of the Surf in different positions than what they had played with the Atlantic Cape Buccaneers, Kevin Foreman being one of them. Here's the 1-1. And that one up and in again. And Sorry backs out of the way. It's 2-1. Sorry in his familiar position at shortstop tonight. And the 2-1. And it hits Sorry on the left deltoid, and he'll march on down to first. A painful way to get on base. He'll take the on-base appearance, but certainly not the way he was looking.
Number 14, catcher Jake Guglielmi.
So 1 on, 1 out. And that'll bring up the South Jersey Surf catcher, Jake Guglielmi. Sorry, certainly can run. And that one low. More so the kind of play that runs on contact, can certainly score from first if he needs to. Kevin Foreman, probably the biggest base running threat for the South Jersey Surf tonight. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. On top of a fastball low in the zone, it's 1-2. Sorry, a small lead over there at first. Not in a position where he'd steal, but he could certainly make up for that. And Andrada's going to check on him. Back safe. Juan Mejia holding Luis Sarian over there at first base. And here's the offering. Sorry's going. Throw down to second. In time. And Sorry's out. Trying to swipe second base. Had a small lead and just took off. Outstanding throw from behind the plate by Shapiro to get Sorry for the second out. So Sorry caught stealing 2-6, 2 away, 2-1 the count. Guglielmi trying to extend the inning. Rockets one over to third base. Slows down in time for Fowler to make the throw over to first. And outside the hit by pitch, Andrada works a 1-2-3 top of the first inning. Cardinals coming to bat. Back here, bottom of the first inning. It is Kyle Transu taking his warm-up pitches. Scoreless here as we head to the bottom of the first. Northfield Cardinals coming up to the plate here. It'll be Chase Swain, Brett Ewing, and Cole Fowler starting things off for the Cardinals. Again, the South Jersey Surf coming into the game with a 12-5 record that's tied for first with Margate in the South Jersey South Shore Baseball League. Northfield coming in with a record of 11-6. So last week of the season, both teams fighting for playoff positioning. Obviously, they'll both get in. Top 10 teams in the league get in. Just a matter of who plays who gets the home edge advantage. Chase Swain rocking the Penn State University helmet, leading things off against Kyle Transu. And there's strike one. So a different defensive look for the South Jersey Surf. Pitch in the dirt and bounces. So 1-1 count. And Transu delivers. A little bit low and away. 2-1 the count on Swain for the South Jersey Surf. It is Apollonia in left, Heineman in center, and Boyer in right. And there's another strike. In the infield, it is Andrew Baldino at third, Luis Sari at short, Mo Antonicello at second, and Kevin Foreman over at first. And that is Jake Guglielmi behind the plate. Foreman, traditionally the center fielder playing first base tonight for the Surf. Played a lot of great center field for the Atlantic Cape Buccaneers. Pitch rocketed towards Baldino over the third. He fires a strike over to first and retires Swain for the first out. Nice stretch on the other end by Kevin Foreman over at first base. One of these balls so far in the first inning off the bat, a couple rockets over to third, just kind of hit part of the barrel or enough of it to get into play, but slows down and dies towards the edge of that infield track. Here's Brett Ewing. And that one low and away, 1-0. Ewing, one of the extra hitters for Northfield tonight. And check that. So Swain was safe. So Transu checking on Swain. Reached on the infield. Hit. Oh, they picked him off. And now there is one away. And that one's low to Ewing. Transu delivers. Low again and away. 3-0 the count now on Brett Ewing. And there's the strike. Cole Fowler waiting on deck. Pitch. Chopped up the third base line. It's staying fair, and it'll be an infield hit. So Ewing aboard on a dribbler up the third base line. And if you're going to get an infield hit, that is the way to do it. Baldino may have thought it was going to roll foul, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to stay fair the entire way from where we're located here behind the plate. So 1 on, 1 out. Here's Fowler. Throw over to first, and it gets by Foreman. So heading down to second will be Ewing, as Transu tried to pick him off of first. And that'll produce a mound visit. Jake Guglielmi going out to talk with his pitcher. So runner in scoring position now for the Cardinals. Transu checks the runner. And now delivers up high to Fowler. Ewing taking a lead there off of second base. Pitch. Low, and Transu having some trouble finding the strike zone here in the early going. He's trying to pitch him low and in, and they keep going a little bit too low. Gives Ewing a couple looks. Now deals swung on and missed. Fowler uppercuts there, and that's strike one. Now looking at a 2-1 count. Transu gives a steer to Ewing, now delivers. Popped up foul. Third base side out of play. And the count 2-2. 2-2 the count on Fowler. Mejia awaiting an appearance next. Transu delivers up high. And now the count. Full on Fowler. Pitch. Swing and a chopper into left center field. Will dunk in for a hit. Ewing on his horses, rounding third, scoring easily without a throw as the ball gets run into the infield. And the Cardinals take a 1-0 lead on the RBI single by Fowler. Check it out in the Gamechanger replay here. Just going with the pitch, low and away, and dunking it into left center field. So a nice piece of hitting for Cole Fowler. And here's Juan Mejia. Takes a look at a strike at the knees, 0-1. So 1-on-1 out again. The Cardinals this time lead 1-0. Pitch. Mejia pokes at it and pops it into shallow right center field. And catch made. Throw to first to try and double him off. And he's out! So a 9-3 double play to end the inning. An impressive display of defense. Check it out in the Gamechanger replay. We'll all take a look at it together. Mejia flies out to right. Boyer comes in to make the catch and fires a strike over to first to get Fowler stranding a little bit too far. Cardinals get a run. We go to the second. It's 1-0.
Serving the community since 2008, the Bunting Family Pharmacy, located in Northfield, aims to provide a wide variety of compounded and traditional medications to doctors and patients in Atlantic, Cape May, and the surrounding South Jersey counties. We are staffed by 4 New Jersey board-certified technicians and a fleet of delivery drivers servicing both residential and business customers 6 days a week.
The Bunting Family Pharmacy. We bring the pharmacy home to you.
Give us a call or visit us at buntingfamilypharmacy.com.
Back here, top of the second inning. 1-0 Cardinals on the bloop single to left field by Fowler, who the next batter on the fly ball to right, picked off by Mejia on a double play to end the inning. Andrada back out there. Andrada worked through a 1-2-3 in a roundabout way in the first inning. He just hit Sorry, but Sorry ended up getting caught stealing. So here's Dave Apollonia. He'll be followed by Jack Heineman on Andre Boyer here in the second inning. Thanks for joining us here on BFA Sports. I am Vin Abinu. Apollonia playing left field tonight for the Surf. Pitch. Rocketed over there to second base, but a ground ball handled by the second baseman, Swain, and there is one away. Close play. Swain with a nice little arm there at second base to get the runner. So quick out here in the top of the second. And here's Jack Heineman. There's a strike. Andrada, when he goes from the windup, watch the left knee. That one fouled it off. 0-2. I think it goes like past his head. Just impressive flexibility and durability by the Cardinals right-hander. First pitcher I thought of was Orlando Hernandez El Duque from back when I was growing up. So that one's low, 1-2. Almost similar, but it's just a high leg kick that you don't usually see. Takes a lot of flexibility, but also a lot of back strength and leg strength to be able to do something like that. Pitch. That one's low, and it's 2-2 now on Heineman. The sun, which was just cascading over home plate in the first inning, has started to move a little bit to our left. That one up high, 3-2. Which, for batters like Jack Heineman at the plate, there's a little less sunshine going right in their face. One out here in the second and a full count on the Surf center fielder. Pitch. Called. Strike 3, 2 away. Nice pitching by Andrada there. Just rocking and rolling so far. We'll check it out on the Gamechanger replay. Just all the way up. Full extension and rockets a two-seamer away. And Heineman knew it. First pitch to Boyer is outside and low, 1-0. Again, a big game for both teams here. The 0-1-0 is popped up in the infield, heading into foul territory. Who's going to come over to get it? It falls in between the catcher Shapiro and the third baseman Fowler. And Boyer still alive here in the second inning. Gets another opportunity to swing the bat. And a 1-1 count. Andrada looking to keep the rhythm going here and then hits Boyer. Almost hit him. Boyer was able to swing out of the way. That is the one base runner so far for the Surf through an inning and 2/3 was the hit by pitch to Sari. Pitch. Popped up again. This one foul, heading out of play. And the at-bat continues. See, the sunshine cascading almost toward that big part of the first base area where you're getting some strong sun. That one swung on and foul tipped. And count 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. 1-0 Cardinals on the RBI single by Fowler in the bottom of the first. Andrada's faced the minimum so far. The 2-2. Poked into center field. Will it fall? Yes, no, it won't. It'll fall into the mid of Justin Clemick to end the inning. That's where had a chance for a bloop 2-out single, but instead Clemick takes care of business, and Andrada has a 1-2-3 top of the second inning. Cardinals lead 1-0. Bottom of the second inning, 1-0 Cardinals. Kyle Transu done his warm-ups for the half inning. Nate Turner, Yohan Feliz, Justin Epifanio for the Redbirds here in the second inning. Cardinals lead 1-0 on the RBI single by Cole Fowler in the first inning. And there's strike one to Turner. Turner handling the designated hitter duties tonight. And that went a little bit low. Transu delivers. Breaking ball misses low, and it's 2-1. Just couldn't get the slider high enough to get into the zone here. It's 2-1. There's a fastball a little bit too high, and it's 3-1 from Transu. Baldino playing in at third. Takes a couple steps back, and it's all moot as Turner draws a leadoff walk here in the second. I'll bring up Yohan Feliz, Cardinals right fielder. The runner on first. Cardinals looking to extend their lead here. Battle of a team tied for first in the Surf. And the Cardinals, who follow them in the standings. Cardinals again coming in with a record of 11-6, and Surf 12-5 coming into tonight. There's a strike, fastball at the knees, 0-1. So a lot can be determined where these teams end up in terms of playoff positioning just by tonight's game alone. Surf need the win to keep pace with Margate and possibly move ahead. There's a strike. And Cardinals need this game to try and climb up a little bit in the standings. They would obviously tie the Surf with a win tonight. Turner leads off first. Here's the 0-2 to Feliz. Skied in the air to right field, and Boyer makes the catch, and there is one away. Didn't have to move too much. Got a good read on it off the bat and came in a few steps and secured out number one.
Number 8, shortstop Justin Epifanio.
Here's Justin Epifanio, shortstop tonight for the Cardinals as Turner leads off first. One-on-one out here in the bottom of the second. Transu gives Turner a look over there at first base. Now heads toward the plate and deals strike one to Epifanio. Turner, a small lead over there at first base. Kevin Foreman holding him on. Transu delivers. Breaking ball in the dirt. Good block by Guglielmi. Infield playing back, double play depth up the middle. Baldino in at third. Sorry playing a few steps from second base. Pitch. And that one just missed from Transu. And the count 2-1. Tonicello in a position where he could flip over to second base to turn the double play or help run over there himself. Pitch low in the dirt. And Transu working himself into a little bit of trouble here against Epifanio. Looks in for the sign. Gets what he wants. Transu delivers a 3-1. Grounded back to the mound and flipped to second one. Sorry to first. And a scoop by Foreman. But Epifanio able to beat it out. So they get one. Now there's two away. Check it out. Cat-like reflexes by Transu here. Just spins around, grabs and fires a strike over to Sorry. Sorry with a cannon over to first. And a good stretch there by Foreman, but just getting there was Epifanio. There on the fielder's choice, two away. Here is Gavin Shapiro, and he looks at strike one. And the 0-1. tipped foul behind the plate, and it's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Epifanio on first after the fielder's choice. Transu sets, moves, breaking ball in the dirt, goes to the backstop. Guglielmi's on his horse, but Epifanio is all the way down to second base. Easily heading down there after the ball went to the backstop. So a runner in scoring position now for the Cardinals with 2 away. Sorry, playing behind the runner over there at shortstop. That one hit to second. Montonicello's got it. Throws or slings it over there to first base more aptly, and that'll do it here in the second inning. Cardinals threaten, but they keep it at 1-0 as we go to the third, and the Surf have a chance to answer back. Top of the third inning here, Surf and Cardinals. It's Andrew Baldino leading things off for the South Jersey Surf. He'll be followed by Noah Mullen and John Striano. Derek Andrada comes into the inning with 21 pitches, certainly a pitch count that would make him good to pitch 10 innings. And that's a solid single to left by Baldino to start things in the third. Just a rocket contact, came into the batter's box ready to hit and delivers a leadoff single here in the third. Baldino played a couple different positions for the Atlantic Cape Community College Buccaneers back in the spring. And that pitch up high from Andrada. Throw over to first to check on Baldino. He's back safely with a head first dive. And here's the one. Oh, that one chopped foul off the padding there of the catcher, Shapiro. So 1-1 to count on the designated hitter. Top of the third inning, Cardinals leading 1-0 on the first inning single to left center by Cole Fowler. Time on the field as Andrada got a visit from his shortstop, Epifanio. Now the meeting on the mound is over. And it's a 1-1 count on Mullen. Baldino staying put. Mullen grounds it to third. Baldino easily to second and easily to first is Mullen on the infield single as the third baseman Fowler couldn't handle it. Was able to get to it in time, but just couldn't come up with the throw. And now it's first and second, nobody out for John Striano. So a solid single to left and then an infield single. Striano showing bunt, bunts it back towards the mound. Andrada fires over to first, and they get him. So the sacrifice works 1-3 by Striano. Runners now on second and third, one out for Mo Antonicello.
Number 8, second baseman Mo Antonicelli.
Antonicello will be followed by the top of the order. Second and third, one out for the Surf. Andrada deals to Antonicello, a strike. And it's 0-1. Baldino off a third, Mullen off a second, following the sacrifice bunt by Striano. Here's the 0-1 from Andrada. That one just misses, and the count 1-1. Kevin Foreman up next for the Surf, trailing 1-0 here in the top of the third. It'll be a 1-1 to Antonicello. Looks at a strike there, 1-2. The 1-2 from Andrada. Skied in the air, foul, first base side, and heading onto a field right behind us here at Birch Grove Park. Shout out to our man Charles there with the outstanding camera work. Second and third, one out. It'll be a 1-2 to Antonicello. Rocketed into right field for a base hit that'll easily score Baldino. Mullen held up at third, and the game is tied at 1. So nice piece of hitting. 3 singles in the inning. And the sacrifice bunt by Striano moved him up. So back to the top of the order here with Kevin Foreman. Flew out to center field in his first at-bat. And there's a fastball strike 0-1. Tied at 1, runners first and third. Foreman pops it up. Andrada coming in, now coming over is his second baseman, Swain. And there is now 2 away. Runners stay put at first and third.
Number 2.
Andrada had a beat on it. Swain called him off and made the catch for out number 2. Here's Luis Sorry, hit by a pitch in the first inning and was later caught stealing. First and third for the Surf, 2 out. They've tied the game at 1 here in the third. There's a strike to Sorry. Andrada sets and deals. Swing and a miss. Powers a fastball by Sorry, and it's 0-2. Pitch in the dirt and a good block behind the plate by Shapiro. Cardinals scored their run in the first inning on a single by Fowler, a single by Mo Antonicello a moment ago, tied things up here in the third. Runners going. Antonicello down to second, throw high into center field. That'll allow Mullen to score. So a stolen base for Antonicello. Mullen scores. It's 2-1 Surf here in the third. Check it out on the Gamechanger replay here. Just a rocket of an arm by Shapiro, but just too high and into center field. That allowed Mullen to easily steal second and allowed Mullen to score the second run. Pitch. Swing and a miss by Sorry, and he's down swinging. But the Surf score a pair. They lead 2-1 over the Cardinals as we go to the bottom of the third here on BFA Sports.
Serving the community since 2008, the Bunting Family Pharmacy, located in Northfield, aims to provide a wide variety of compounded and traditional medications to doctors and patients in Atlantic, Cape May, and the surrounding South Jersey counties. We are staffed by 4 New Jersey board-certified technicians and a fleet of delivery drivers servicing both residential and business customers 6 days a week.
The Bunting Family Pharmacy. We bring the pharmacy home to you.
Give us a call or visit us at buntingfamilypharmacy.com.
Bottom of the third inning, and it's the bottom of the order for the Cardinals. It'll be C.J. Brown, Justin Clemick, and Anthony Rackets against Kyle Transu, who's got 31 pitches right now as we move along here in the third. Brown, one of the second of the extra hitters for the Cardinals tonight. And there's strike one. Transu settled down a little bit in the second inning, navigated through some trouble, but able to get out of it. Bounces that one there off the plate, 2-1. He's played Houdini, but has been able to get himself out of trouble thus far for the most part. And they count 3-1 now on Brown. Pitch. Chopped back to Transu. Easy enough play. Tosses over to Foreman, and there is one away here in the bottom of the third.
Number 39, center fielder.
Here's Justin Clemick. Got ourselves a ball game here in the third inning. Some good pitching, good defense, timely clutch hitting so far. Transu deals. Clemick takes a look outside as that one's high and away. Rackets to follow. And if anybody gets on, Chase Swain. There's a strike. Clips the outside corner. Transu working quickly here in the third. Delivers. A little bit low. And the count 2-1 on the Cardinals center fielder. The 2-1 from Transu. Breaking ball misses away, 3-1. A lot of spin, but it curved a little bit too much outside the strike zone. The 3-1. Fastball misses low, and it's a one-out walk to Clemick.
Number 14, left fielder Anthony Rackets.
Here's Anthony Rackets, occupying left field tonight, and Coach Jeff Ball wants a word with his right-hander Kyle Transu, and well, the entire infield as well gathering there. Guglielmi is getting a new ball from the home plate umpire. Coach Ball talking things over with Transu. 1 on, 1 out here, bottom of the third. Transu looking okay, but it could be Coach Ball just talking to him about, having a runner on first, knowing what to do. Had an errant throw earlier in the game that allowed a runner to move up to second base in Epifanio. So just having a word with him on how to control the run game here in the bottom of the third with 1 on, 1 out. Infield to play a double play depth, at least up the middle with Sorian and Tonicello. Baldino playing on the lip of the infield grass over there at third base. Klemek leading off at first. One away, pitch. And Rackets looks at a strike, 0-1. Surf put up 2 runs in the top half of the third to take the lead. Cardinals looking to answer back here in the bottom half. Transu delivers. Swing and a miss. Gets the cheddar by Rackets. It's 0-2. Klemek with a small lead there, just a few steps off of first base. Double play depth up the middle for the Surf. Transu delivers. Rocketed into right field. Boyer coming over to make the catch. And back to first is Klemek, and there's 2 away. Boyer's made a couple nice catches over there in right field so far tonight. Just excellent read off the bat on a fly ball. Didn't have to move too much, but just great eyes, great hands out there and catching the ball. So 2 away, 1 on here. Top of the order now. Chase Swain singled in the first inning. And Transu delivers strike 1 to the Cardinals' second baseman. Klemek leading off of first. Pitch is outside. Swain scored on that single by Fowler back in the first inning. It'll be a 1-1. Runner goes. Throw down to second by Guglielmi. Safe on the play, and Tonicello couldn't handle the throw down there, so a stolen base by Klemek and a runner in scoring position here in the bottom of the third. As we check out where things are at in the lineup for the Cardinals. So you see Klemek leading off as second base. Pitch to Swain is in there for a strike. 2-1 Surf here, bottom of the third, 2 outs. Runner on second. Transu checks on Klemek, who's straddling near second base, but staying put. That one grounded towards first. Foreman's got it. He flips over to Transu, and that'll retire the side here in the third. Cardinals get a runner on, but they keep it at 2-1. It's 2-1 Surf. We go to the fourth.
Catcher Jake Guglielmi.
Back here, top 4, Surf, leading 2-1. Vin Ebonu with you. Thanks for joining all of us here at BFA Sports from Birch Grove Park in a critical late-season matchup here in the South Jersey South Shore Baseball League. It's Jake Guglielmi, the catcher for the Surf, leading things off here in the fourth, and then he rockets one foul to the screen. And the count 0-1. He'll be followed by Dave Apollonia and Jack Heineman here in the fourth. Surf catcher grounded over to third in his first plate appearance. He's 0 for 1. Andretta winds, kicks, and deals. Fastball speeds on by to the backstop. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Breaking ball catches part of the zone there. 1-2. Andrada kicks and deals the 1-2. Driven into the left center field. Deep into left center towards the wall. And goodbye. Home run for Jake Guglielmi. And the Surf take a 3-1 lead. That ball just kept carrying and carrying out there to left center field, and onto the screen it goes beyond the left center field wall. Surf powering their way to a 3-1 lead here in the fourth. We'll give you another look here on the Gamechanger replay. Just a breaking ball mid-away, and it travels, and heading toward that 5-mile-an-hour speed limit sign. That one rocketed into right field and falls foul. As Apollonia flirting with a possible double. And gets another swing at it here in the fourth. And it's an 0-1 count now on the South Jersey Surf left fielder. Andrada kicks and deals low. And the count 1-1. The 1-1 misses in, 2-1. And it rolls over to the backstop, so Shapiro will retrieve. Two and 1 the count. Andrada looking in for the sign, likes what he sees, winds, kicks, and deals, bounces there in the other batter's box. It's now 3-1. And the Surf seem to have figured out the Cardinals right-hander over the last inning plus. Scoring 2 last inning, 1 so far here in the fourth, and a walk to Apollonia following the home run by Guglielmi. Here's Jack Heineman, struck out looking back in the second. Looking to put the ball in play here in the fourth. Pitch. Misses just off the plate, 1-0. Apollonia leading off at first. Pitch. Misses away again. It's 2-0. And that'll warrant a trip to the mound by Gavin Shapiro to talk with his starting pitcher tonight. Derek Andrada rolled through the first just with a hit by pitch. And then at a 1-2-3 second inning. And then the Surf have started to figure him out. He's been missing more of his spots. He's been missing location in the last inning plus third into the fourth. And now he's got a runner on following a home run. And it's a 2-0 count on Heineman. Pitch. Skied in the air to left center. Coming over to make the catch is the left fielder Rackets. Although Justin Clement gave it a little run there. You saw him running in the background. Rackets ended up calling off Clement. So 1-on-1 out now. Here's Boyer, who flew out to center field in his first plate appearance. He's played a nice right field tonight. Pitch by Andrada is a little bit inside. Boyer backside of the way, 1-0. Apollonia taking a little lead there off of first base. Pitch hit foul at the plate. Apollonia was running on the pitch, and he'll have to go back. And then the count 1-1 now on the Surf right fielder. It'll be a 1-1. Runner stays put. Pitch upstairs. 2-1. Apollonia ran on the last pitch. He's staying put here for now. Getting a read off Andrada on the mound. Throw over to first, and Andrada was reading his mind. Wanted to keep him there. Out to a small lead over there at first. Mejia playing first. That one popped up off the screen. And the count 2-2. One run in the inning on the home run by Guglielmi. 2 runs back in the top of the third by the Surf. They lead 3-1. Pitch. Called strike 3. And Boyer down looking for out number 2. And a big strikeout for Andrada and the Cardinals.
11, third baseman Andrew Baldino.
Decent enough pitch count for Andrada, though, through 3 2/3. Check that. Here's Baldino. Runner on first, 2 away. Pitch popped up, foul, and hitting it a play. So just an 0-1 count now on the Surf third baseman. Had a single and then came around to score. Owen won the count. Spins Baldino around, and it's ball 1. Apollonia leading off of first. 2 away here in the top of the 4th. Pitch clips the lower half of the zone to the chagrin of Baldino, and it's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on first. Surf lead by 2. Pitch. Baldino able to hold up there, and it's 2-2. Noah Molina waiting on deck for the Surf. Apollonia taking a lead there off of first. That one popped up by Baldino into left. Rackets heading over and makes the catch. And that'll do it here in the 4th. Guglielmi goes yard, and the Surf now lead 3-1 as we go to the bottom of the 4th.
Serving the community since 2008, the Bunting Family Pharmacy, located in Northfield, aims to provide a wide variety of compounded and traditional medications to doctors and patients in Atlantic, Cape May, and the surrounding South Jersey counties. We are staffed by 4 New Jersey board-certified technicians and a fleet of delivery drivers servicing both residential and business customers 6 days a week.
The Bunting Family Pharmacy. We bring the pharmacy home to you.
Give us a call or visit us at buntingfamilypharmacy.com.
Bottom of the 4th we go here on BFA Sports. Vin Ebenu with you. Thanks for joining us here Monday night. We got a good one. Surf leading 3-1. Cardinals scored their lone run back in the first inning on a RBI single by Cole Fowler. He's up next. Brett Ewing, the hitter now. Juan Mejia will appear at the plate this inning as well. Kyle Transu's settled down since the first inning. Had a good third. Looking to mirror that here in the 4th. It goes off his glove into shortstop, and it'll be an infield hit for the leadoff man here in the 4th, Brett Ewing. Transu trying to react quickly. He was able to grab a comebacker earlier in the game and get an out at second base, but it just went off his mitt. And Sorry and Baldino couldn't get to it in time to get the runner. So an infield single for Ewing. Here is Cole Fowler. Had the aforementioned RBI single to left center in his first at bat. Pitch swung on and missed. Uppercuts on the changeup, and it's 0-1. Transu checks on the runner and now turns his attention to Fowler. Pitch. Grounded back to Transu. Throws to second one. Sorry to first. It's a double play. 1-6-3. It goes down quickly. 2 away here in the bottom of the fourth. We'll give you another look here in the Gamechanger replay here. Nice reaction by Transu. He can win a gold glove the way he plays his position. And then fires over to Sorry, who's got a cannon. Fired over to Foreman. Juan Mejia hit into a double play, a 9-3-1 back in the first inning. Flew out to right field, and it was Ewing who was getting picked off at first in the inning. Or check that, Fowler. And that pitch outside. 2-0 on Mejia. Pitch. Chopped foul. Just down the third base line. This one went directly foul. There was an infield single earlier in the game. For the Cardinals that allowed them to reach. 2-1 on Mejia. There's strike 2. And Transu's really settled down at just allowed the one runner on a walk in the third inning. Able to get around it as Mejia flies it foul down the first baseline out of play. And the count will stay 2-2. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Breaking ball away, and Mejia goes down swinging. With the double play included, another 1-2-3 for Kyle Transu and company. The Surf lead 3-1. We go to the fifth. To the top of the fifth we go here at Birch Grove Park. It is 3-1 South Jersey Surf. And the bottom of the order for them here on the top of the fifth against Andrada, Noah Mullen, John Striano, and Mo Antonicello, who helped do some damage back in the third inning. Andrada deals a little bit low, 1-0 on Mullen. So in that third inning, Baldino had singled. Mullen singled. Striano moved them both over on the sacrifice bunt, and then Mo Antonicello came up and hit a single to drive in the runs. And then in the fourth, Jake Guglielmi hit the home run to left center. And that's how the Surf got their scoring done. Cole Fowler had the RBI single back in the first for the Cardinals. That one hit foul by Mullen. Souvenir for a lucky fan. Although they'll have to return that one back to the dugout eventually. Andrada to Mullen, pops it foul. This one in the field of play off the screen behind the plate. And it's a 2-strike count on Mullen. Three-one Surf here in the top of the fifth. Andrada winds, kicks, and deals. That one a little bit high. Yeah. We got ourselves a full count here to start the fifth. Pitch. Hit in the air to right. Coming over to make the catch. Just before it hit the ground was Feliz, and there's one away here in the fifth. Nice catch by the Cardinals right fielder. Coming in, and had to lean over and make the catch, but did just that to retire Mullen here in the fifth. Here's John Striano. Had that sacrifice bunt back in the third inning. Came up big. It allowed Baldino and Mullen to move over to second and third, respectively. That one fell off the screen behind the plate. 0-1. Big game for both teams. Again, South Jersey Surf came into tonight with a record of 12-5, tied with Margate for first. Pitch. That one grounded back to Andrada. Easy enough play. Tosses over to first. And there are two away here in the fifth. And Northfield came into tonight with an 11-6 record. It's a big game for both teams in terms of playoff positioning. South Jersey Surf can take another step closer to cementing themselves to finishing in first with a win tonight. Here was Mo Antonicello, had that big RBI single, and then later stole a base. There's a strike to him here in the fifth. And the pitch, that one chopped foul. Mullen had scored as Antonicello stole second base on the errant throw into center field. Here's the 0-2. And that one misses outside 1-2 to the Surf second baseman. Top of the order to follow, Kevin Foreman awaits on deck. And here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and it gets by Shapiro. So he'll chase Antonicello to first, and he'll reach on the overthrow. So Antonicello reaching on the E2, and the Surf alive here in the fifth. Top of the order now, Kevin Foreman. Flew out to center field in the first, popped out to second base in the third. He's 0 for 2. Antonicello leading off of first as Foreman looks at strike one. Throw over to first to check on Antonicello. He's back ahead of the throw from Andrada. Looking to keep him close. And Antonicello jumping, and he almost went there. Throw down to first by Shapiro to chase him back. Stumbled in the middle of his lead there where he was thinking about going. And was caught in no man's land there for half a second before he was able to get back to first. 1-1 count on Foreman. Antonicello staying put. That one driven into left center field towards the wall and up against the wall. Antonicello rounding third, and he'll come in. Here's the play at the plate. Skips a beat to Shapiro. Antonicello scores on the RBI double by Kevin Foreman. And the Surf take a 4-1 lead here in the fifth. Nice piece of hitting. We'll check it out here in the Gamechanger replay. Just smoked that ball to the gap in left center, and it clanged off the fence. And a nice relay by the Cardinals, but Antonicello's being sent all the way by Coach Ball, easily into the plate, just ahead of that throw. Antonicello scoring all the way from first on that hit. Sorry, swings and misses there, 0-1. Foreman leading off at second. Swing and a miss again. Just overpowered there with Sorry, and it's 0-2. Foreman, an outstanding base runner, and was constantly a threat to go while playing for the Atlantic Cape Buccaneers. Staying put for now over there at second base. As he enters your screen. The 0-2. Popped up. Deep into third base land there. Mile high up in the air. And coming to make the catch as soon as it falls down is Cole Fowler. Surf, get another run. The big hit by Foreman. They lead 4-1. We go to the bottom of the fifth here on BFA Sports.
Serving the community since 2008, the Bunting Family Pharmacy, located in Northfield, aims to provide a wide variety of compounded and traditional medications to doctors and patients in Atlantic, Cape May, and the surrounding South Jersey counties. We are staffed by 4 New Jersey board-certified technicians and a fleet of delivery drivers servicing both residential and business customers 6 days a week.
The Bunting Family Pharmacy. We bring the pharmacy home to you.
Give us a call or visit us at buntingfamilypharmacy.com.
Bottom of the fifth is where we find ourselves here. Nate Turner, Yohan Feliz, Justin Epifanio for the Cardinals, down 4-1 here. As Kyle Transhuse found himself in a little bit of a rhythm going up against this tough Northfield lineup. Pitch, swing and a miss. Uppercutting Turner there, and it's 0-1. He walked back in the second inning, was thrown out on a fielder's choice. Skied high in the air, shallow left field. Is anybody going to get to it? It is Sorry who makes the catch, and there's one away. Impressive by the Surf shortstop to be able to get over that. A lot of range. Things we all saw when he was a member of the Buccos with Atlantic Cape there, and Louis Sorry impressing on defense here tonight.
Right fielder Yohan Feliz.
There's Feliz. Flew out to right field in his first plate appearance back in the second inning. And rockets that one foul towards his own dugout. It's 0-1. Surf leading 4-1 here, bottom of the fifth. And the 0-1 popped foul off the screen, and it's 0-2. Transhuse found it there. Got into and out of a couple of jams early in the game. just allowed the one run back in the first inning. The 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3. Feliz down looking for out number 2. Here's Justin Epifanio. Reached on a fielder's choice in the second inning and was later stranded at second base. In another 2-out situation here in the bottom half of the 5th. He's played a good shortstop tonight. And the pitch misses outside, 1-0. Transy working quickly there. That one scorched down the right field line. Boyer giving it a look and just can't get it in time. Was trying to figure out where the fence was, and ball falls right in front of the fence there. So the at-bat stays alive for Epifanio. Boyer's been playing a nice right field tonight, though, for the Surf. Good read off the bat. Just couldn't tell there as he was closing in on it where that ball was going to end up landing, and then ended up bouncing off the fence there. And that one up high, 2-1 now. 2-1, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Transy delivers outside, and it's 3-1 on the Cardinals shortstop. The pitch poked foul off the screen behind the plate, and the count is now full. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here, bottom of the 5th. Surf leading 4-1. Have scored in the last 3 innings. Called, strike 3, and the inning is over. So another 1-2-3 inning for Transy and company. We go to the 6th. The Surf lead 4-1. Mike Burnley out of the bullpen for the Northfield Cardinals after 5 innings pitched by Andrada. Andrada finishes the game with 67 pitches, 4 runs his responsibility, and Burnley deals outside Guglielmi, who homered in his last at bat in the 4th. 1 for 2 on the day, grounded out in the 1st. Burnley deals. That one swung on and scorched back to the screen. It's 1-1. He'll be followed by Apollonia this inning and Heineman. As the Surf look to build on a 4-1 lead here in the bottom of the 5th. Check the top of the 6th. And the pitch. A little check swing there and went around. And it's 1-2. Home run just kept on traveling over to left center in that last at bat. Just kept on going and going. And found a home over the left center field wall. Burnley working quickly here on in relief in the 6th as Guglielmi pops it up in the infield. Heading towards the lip of the center field grass is the second baseman, Swain. And there's one away.
Number 28, left fielder Dave Apollonia.
Here's Apollonia. He grounded to second in the second and walked in the fourth. He's 0 for 1 tonight. Heading into the middle of the order for the Surf. And bounces out of the way of that one. It's 1-0. Burnley's 1-0, driven into right field, heading towards the wall, and with just enough room to make the catch is the right fielder Feliz, and there's 2 away. That one was flirting with a home run over to right center, almost Apollonia going in nearly Oppo Taco here at Birch Grove Park. Instead, it's out number 2 here in the 6th. Here's Jack Heineman 0 for 2 with a strikeout looking in the second, flew out to the left field in his last at bat in the 4th. Here we are in the 6th. First 2 retired by Burnley on in relief, who deals strike 1 there to Heineman. Pitch driven to center field, and it won't hang up for long. Catch made by the center fielder, Klemick. And 1, 2, 3 go the Surf by Burnley on in relief. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 4-1 Surf.
Serving the community since 2008, the Bunting Family Pharmacy, located in Northfield, aims to provide a wide variety of compounded and traditional medications to doctors and patients in Atlantic, Cape May, and the surrounding South Jersey counties. We are staffed by 4 New Jersey board-certified technicians and a fleet of delivery drivers servicing both residential and business customers 6 days a week.
The Bunting Family Pharmacy. We bring the pharmacy home to you.
Give us a call or visit us at buntingfamilypharmacy.com.
To the bottom of the 6th we go, and a couple changes to make note of. Noah Mullen out of the DH spot. He'll be playing third. And on the mound is Andrew Baldino replacing Kyle Transu here in the 6th inning. And Baldino's first pitch is driven into left field, heading towards the track to make the catch. Is the left fielder Apollonia. There's quickly one away. That was Gavin Shapiro flying out to left. Here's C.J. Brown 0 for 1 with a ground out back to the pitcher in the 3rd inning. That was Transu. Justin Klemick will get an opportunity here in the bottom of the 6th as well. Surf leading 4-1. Baldino working quickly, deals strike there to Brown. 0-1. And Baldino's 0-1 is scorched towards Foreman. And he's going to toss over to the running Baldino, and there's 2 away here in the 6th. 2 quick outs for Baldino. As the Surf protect the 4-1 lead. Cardinals looking to rally late here in this meaningful, pivotal game, really, for playoff positioning in the South Jersey South Shore Baseball League. Here is Klemick, and he looks at a pitch outside 1-0. Clemic walked and stole a base back in the third inning. Baldino delivers inside with a fastball, and it's 2-0. Anthony Rackett's on deck for Northfield. Pitch. Grounded over to second, and Tonicello's got a beat on it. Whips it over to first, and that'll do it here in the sixth. 1, 2, 3, go the Cardinals. We go to the seventh. Surf leading 4-1 here on BFA Sports. Final inning of play here at Birch Grove Park. Vin Avenue with you. Thanks for joining us here on BFA Sports. Surf leading this Monday night contest by a score of 4-1. It'll be Andre Boyer, Andrew Baldino, and Noah Mullen for the Surf here in the seventh. They scored 2 in the third, 1 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth. And Boyer's got to back out of the way of that one. It's 1-0. Burnley on in his second inning of relief for Derek Andrade. Went 5, gave up the 4. The 1-0. Check swing by Boyer. Did he go around? No, he did not. And the count 2-0. Boyer's played a nice right field tonight. He's 0 for 2 at the plate, but he's played a really good right field. And the 2-0 from Burnley popped up and heading foul to an unknown destination here at Birch Grove Park. Count 2-1 now on Boyer. Burnley delivers outside. And Boyer's worked a 3-1 count. A pretty good game. Started out with a nice pitching matchup, and the Surf came up with 3 clutch hits, and then the solo home run sandwiched in between by Guglielmi in the fourth. That pitch upstairs, and Boyer works a leadoff walk here in the seventh. So man aboard for the Surf. And that'll bring up Baldino, who is now occupying the mound. Started the game at third. Singleton scored in the third inning, flew out to left field in the fourth. So he's 1 for 2 at the plate tonight. Boyer leading off at first. Burnley giving him a quick look. Now deals with Baldino. And the pitch. Scorched down the right field line and foul. And the count 0-1. Boyer, a small lead off at first, being held on by Mejia. Infield double play depth up the middle, in at third, pitch outside. And it's 1-1 on Baldino. Fowler playing just about in the lip of the infield grass over there at third. Meanwhile, again up the middle, it's Epifanio and Swain playing double play depth, looking to keep it here at 4-1. Keeping an eye on Boyer over there at first base. The 1-1 to Baldino. In the dirt, good scoop there by Sjssbl. It's 2-1. Cardinals obviously looking to keep it here at 4-1. Surf looking to add some more insurance here in the 7th inning. Pitch, Boyer staying put. Baldino pops it up into right field. Feliz makes the catch, and there's one away. Feliz has done a nice job at tracking down fly balls tonight.
Number 6, extra hitter Noah.
So 1-on-1 out now. Noah Mullen, the hitter, now playing third base, was DHing in the early going. Singled and later came around to score on the stolen base by Antonicello. Go out to right field back in the 5th. Same defensive setup in the infield for Northfield. Burnley deals, and Mullen late on the fastball there. It's 0-1. Double play depth for the Cardinals, and then Fowler just past the lip of the infield grass towards the mound over at third base. Boyer put at first. Thought about going as that pitch goes outside. He started to take off and then stayed put and went back to first base. Got the attention of Sjssbl behind the plate. Burnley gives Boyer a look over there at first base. Staying put, deals with Mullen, who tips it. It's a foul ball. Boyer's got to stay put. 1-2 the count. Four-1 Surf here in the 7th inning. And a 1-2 count now in the Surf third baseman. It'll be a 1-2. Runner going. Boyer will take second on the stolen base there, so a runner in scoring position for the Surf. As Sjssbl couldn't handle the ball behind the plate there, so Boyer dives head first into second, and umpire giving him a thumbs up. You good? So runner in scoring position for the Surf, and a 1-2 count on Noah Mullen. Boyer leading off at second. Burnley giving him a look. Almost another. Deals low. And the count now 2-2 on Mullen. Check that 3-2. RBI opportunity for Mullen here in the 7th. Burnley giving Boyer a look over there at second. Now deals. Popped up, foul. First base side and out of play. We'll do it again. Looking ahead to the bottom of the 7th, it'll be Anthony Rackets, Chase Swain, and Brett Ewing for the Cardinals. 1-on-1 out here in the top of the 7th. Surf leading 4-1. Burnley delivers. That one grounded to third. Fowler's got it. Throws to first to get the out, but moving ahead, heads up base running by Boyer to get over to third. Waited patiently at second base and took off just at the right time to get into third as Fowler was throwing over to first. So he occupies third base now with 2 gone. Here's John Striano. Grounded back to the pitcher twice in the 3rd and in the 5th. Check that. He sacrificed bunt in the 3rd. Pitch low. And the count 1-0 on the extra hitter. RBI opportunity for him here to pad the lead for the Surf as Boyer standing off a third, now out to a lead. And Burnley dealing with Striano at the plate. The pitch. Inside, goes to the backstop. Here comes Boyer. Dives head first and in with the Surf's 5th run. Good heads-up base running there by the Surf right fielder, and now it's 5-1 South Jersey Surf. So the wild pitch by Burnley. So base is empty now with 2 gone. Burnley back to the windup. And the 2-0. And that hit Striano on the way by as he tried to get out of the way. So he'll occupy first with 2 away from Owen Tonicello coming up to the plate.
Number 8, second baseman Mo Antonicello.
Tonicello had that big RBI single back in the 3rd inning. He also stole a base. That led to Mullins scoring, who had been on the bases already. And then Tonicello struck out in the 5th, but reached first base on the E2, and then later came around to score on the RBI double by Kevin Foreman. Runner on first, 2 away here in the top of the 7th. Runner stays put, and Tonicello swings and misses at a high fastball. It's 0-1. Striano taking out a little lead there at first base. Mejia guarding the bag. Burnley, a long pause, now delivers. Popped up by Antonicello. It'll go foul and out of play. And the count 0-2. And the 0-2. High fastball over the head of Antonicello. It's 1-2. And Striano staying put at first base. Ball and 2 strikes. Burnley looking to keep it at 5-1. Striano staying put. Antonicello looks and gets out of the way of a high fastball. It's 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on first. Surf have added another run here in the 7th inning. They lead 5-1. Striano staying put. Pitch up high and away. And the count's gone full on the Surf second baseman. Surf, 2 runs in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th, and 1 more here in the 7th. Northfield scored their lone run back in the 1st inning on a single to left center by Fowler. It'll be a 3-2 from Burnley. Striano's going. Pitch inside, and Antonicello walks. So Striano down to second on the 2-out walk to Antonicello. Back to the top of the order now with Kevin Foreman. Flew out to center in the 1st, popped out to second in the 3rd, and had a big RBI double back in the 5th inning. So 2 on, 2 out for the Surf, leading 5-1 here in the 7th. Striano off second, Antonicello off first. Burnley's offering to Foreman. Scorched back to the screen behind the plate. It's 0-1. Burnley in a little bit of a jam here in the 7th inning. Foreman looking to pad the lead for the Surf. The 0-1. Fouled off again behind the plate. It's 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Surf have added a run to make it 5-1. Striano leading off his second base. Antonicello off first. Striano out to lead there at second base. Antonicello following over at first. Mejia playing behind Antonicello at first base. Burnley giving Striano a look. Pitch. Called. Strike 3 and the inning is over. Foreman down looking. Surf had a run. They lead 5-1. Do the Cardinals have a rally in their bones? We'll find out here on BFA Sports. To the bottom of the 7th we go. Vin Ebenu with you here on BFA Sports. Thanks for joining us here from Birch Grove Park. Monday night, Surf leading 5-1. Baldino out for his second inning of work as Rackets swings and misses there. 0 for 1 in the day. He flew out to right field back in the 3rd inning. Baldino on in his second inning of relief. Had a 1-2-3 6th inning. Transu just had that 1 run in the first. A little bit of a jam in the second, but he pitched pretty well tonight for the Surf. And in line for the win, going 5 and just allowing that 1 run. Found a groove toward the middle innings there, and Baldino's taken over and thrown lots of strikes. He's got an 0-2 hole on Rackets here. The pitch, chopped foul, and we'll do it again. And again, it'll be an 0-2. Baldino to Rackets in the dirt. Good block in the dirt there by Guglielmi. It's 1-2. Started out with some strong sunshine here to begin the game, cascading over the plate, and then moved its way over to first base and right field, and then slowly went behind the trees. Nice breeze tonight, not too much humidity. That one hit foul by Rackets to keep the at-bat going here at 1-2. So credit to everybody playing on the right side of the infield and the right fielders tonight for battling the sun in the early going, and certainly all the left-handed hitters as well. Again, the 1-2 to Rackets. Pitch. Swing and a miss, and Baldino's got 1 retired here in the 7th. Top of the order now for Northfield. It'll be Chase Swain. He'll be followed by Brett Ewing as the Cardinals look to keep it alive here. Noah Mullen on the lip of the infield grass over there at third base. That one swung on and missed. Just an uppercut by Swain, and it's 0-1. Singled in the first and grounded out in the 3rd. Takes a look at strike 2 here in the 7th. Baldino's come in out of the bullpen playing third base for the first 5 innings and has fired strikes. 4 consecutive retired. Popped foul by Swain to stay alive. Just needed 6 pitches to get through the 6th inning. A little bit of a battle here with some fouls by Rackets and now Swain. The 0-2 in the dirt, and it skips to the backstop. So 1-2 the count on the Cardinals' second baseman. It'll be a 1-2. Breaking ball misses outside, 2-2. Baldino working quickly. Grounded to third. Mullen. Fields fires over to first, and a stretch by Foreman on the other end. And there are now 2 away. Cardinals down to their final out.
Number 13, extra hitter Brett Ewing.
Here's Brett Ewing. Singled in the first, scored on the single by Fowler, and then singled in the fourth. He's 2 for 2 on the day. Surf leading 5-1. Pitch. And there's strike 1. Surf scored 2 runs in the third, 1 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth, and 1 in the seventh. The 0-1. Chopped foul, and the Cardinals down to their final strike. Good pitching, key hitting by the Surf tonight. Some good defensive plays as well. And the pitch from Baldino. Misses outside, and Ewing able to check his swing. The 1-2 from Baldino. Chopped to shallow right, and Tonicello's got it. And that'll do a Baldino, the 2-inning save, and the South Jersey Surf with a big win for playoff positioning. Improved to 13-5. Came in tied with Margate. They needed the win to complete it. Big hits, timely hitting, and the South Jersey Surf defeat the Northfield Cardinals by a score of 5-1 here at Birch Grove Park on Monday night. For our entire crew here with BFA Sports, I am Vin Ebenu. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll talk to you soon.